Hello guys, this is the famous Fender relay or starter relay, which often doesn't work on our Explorers and does not allow us to start the engine. What it does, it is connected to the positive wire that goes to the starter, and this connects to the ground, and when it receives 12 volts on this port here, the coil engages the two terminals, allowing 12 volts to go to the starter. It does make a big click, but this one does not work, and I'll just show you. To prove that it does not work, I have connected it to a 12 volt source. I have connected it the negative terminal or the ground, and when I'll connect the positive one, you'll hear the clunk. Okay, but you'll see, or maybe you'll hear, we'll have no continuity between these two. You should hear a beep, but there is no beep because we have no continuity. I'll open it up and see what I'll find inside. It was not my idea to repair it or to even try to repair it, because I don't know if I will succeed. It was presented by a friend of mine on Facebook that managed to repair his own, and I said, okay, I'll try it. First step is to take these rivets out, so I'll use a hand drill. I'll try to push them out. Okay, all out. Okay, this is it. I think I'll have to desolder this wire, which is the ground, and then let's see how I can take this out. Okay, I managed to break this wire, but I think I think I'll be able to solder it again. And now I'm trying to desolder this because it looks like it's the one that keeps me from taking the coil out. Okay, so after desoldering these wires, this one and this one, I was able to take out the coil. It was harder than it seems. These two are soldered together, and this one comes around them, and everything is soldered. Now I have to take this out, and I'll try with a screwdriver, see if I can take this part out first. You know how? Because I tried pushing on this and checking continuity here, and it still does not work. Okay, so it's moving a little. Oh, perfect. Okay, see. Okay, I'm gonna pull from here. Okay, so we have corrosion here, and most likely a lot of corrosion here. I'll have to clean that up, because when the coil is on, let's say on, I don't know the correct term, this is pushed back and these two make contact between those. I'll have to clean this up. So much corrosion. So there is nothing. You can hear the beep. So all I have to do is put it back together and solder those wires. Okay, I'm putting this back together with this part up. Pushed this down. I'll have to solder these two. This comes here, and I'll have to solder these two, then this one around them, and then this one to this plate. Okay. I'll try and solder this together. I'm not very good at it, so let's see what happens. I've managed to solder this back on, but also damage some parts, and it's not actually the best soldering job. I'm putting this here, or to make a test I'll just clamp it like this, and if it's okay, let's see. So one clamp, and I have a second clamp here. Okay, I'll clamp it like this just to make a test and see if it works. Okay, I'm getting ready to test it. Hope it works. Now I'll just start the 12 volts source. This simulates a car battery, and when 12 volts come from the engine, okay, so we hear the click just like before. Let's see. It's working. In order to finish the repair, finish the reassemble, I went and bought some black silicone, black gasket maker, and some bolts with nuts. And now in this gap I'll put as much as this liquid gasket as I can. Pulled as much as I can. It will not be pretty, but it will work, and for a backup relay it sure is what's most important, to work. Okay, so it's pretty tightened. It's pretty tightened. My gloves are dirty again. I'll just clean it on this side. I'll let it dry, and later I'll make another test to see if it works. It should work because nothing changed since the last test. Oh. Okay, hope this will help you, I know this relay isn't very expensive, but sometimes it's hard to find, especially in Europe. So maybe this repair will, and not only hard to find, but when you find it, it comes from the United States and it takes a long time. So maybe this repair will help you get your Explorer started much faster.